Friends, welcome back to Code with Indrasena. In our daily plannings, today is day 3. Today our topic is variables contents. In this topic, we are going to discuss up to 31 questions in this video. Let's we start our today's section. First, coming to the questions. How many keywords were available prior to Java 5? In Java 5, Java had 49 reserved keywords before Java 5. Only 49. After Java 5, one keyword is added. That one is what is the keyword added newly in Java 5. The enum keyword was introduced in Java 5. Next, coming to the third question, which of the following are valid Java keywords? Java keywords are 50 keywords are there. In that, some valid and invalid keywords are given. We need to find instance of this is a keyword. Go to go to is not a keyword. Null is not a keyword. Assert is a keyword introduced in Java 1.5. Struct, not keyword. True, it's not a keyword. Long is not a keyword. It should be long. It should be in not uppercase, lowercase only. Keep in mind, all the keywords in Java are only in lowercase, not in uppercase. Long we used in keywords like this way only. Long is a keyword, but first letter is in uppercase. That's why this is wrong. False. This is a boolean literal. No, not keyword. Virtual not keyword. Signed not keyword. That means here only I am mentioned. Not in Java. Not in Java. This is not in Java. False is a boolean literal. False is a literal. That means a value, not keyword. Next, coming to the fourth question. What are the keywords available which cannot be used in Java program? And that means there are two keywords which are not used in Java, but in keywords there are 50 keywords. In that, these two are the members also. That's those are go to and const. These are the two keywords, but we are not used in our Java programming languages at anywhere. Next, fifth question is what is identifier? What are the rules to follow to identify an identifier? Identifier means an identifier is the name of the variable, method, class, or object. The rules should be followed for to write these identifiers. Must start with a letter. That means capital A Z or small a Z, uppercase or this is a dollar. This should be must and should. Cannot be Java keyword. That means variable name, method name, class name, object name. These names should not be keywords. Like if you create a class name as a string, or remaining int, like that way. Those are the keywords. That's why these keywords are not allowed to write as a class name. Must not contain the space. Space is not allowed. That means if you write mm, consider like Java coding. If you write Java, if you give space between Java and coding, this is not allowed, and this is case sensitive. These are the rules for to write identifiers. Next, coming to the sixth question: what is the data type? How many types of data types are available? What is data type? First of all, we are discussing number of times data type. First of all, we need to know what is the data type. A data type specifies the type of value variable can store. That means the variable which type of data it is storing, like string. String means name, like, and integer. Integer means numbers. Double means digits, like 99.9, that points will come in that. These are the data types. And how many types of data types are available? Java has two categories of data types. First one is primitive data type, and the second one is reference data type. In primitive data types, there are some data types like byte, short into long, float, double, char, boolean. These are the mostly used in our Java programming language. And coming to the reference data type, object, arrays, strings. These are the second most important. Because we are going to discuss about objects in OOPS concept. In every point of view, we definitely will discuss about the object. Without object, OOPS concept is not there, because object oriented programming language, the name itself is there in that OOPS concept, like object. Next, coming to the seventh question, how many primitive data types are available? There are eight primitive data types. First one is byte, second one short, into, long, float, double, char, boolean. These are the eight data types. These data types are most important in every interview. There is a chance to ask in data types concept. What is the Coming to the next question, what is the integral data type that will not allow negative values? That means one char, it is the unsigned unicode characters, that means it's not allows the negative values. What is the default value of the char data type? That means the default value of the char data type is unique code is there. It's a null character. Null means not zero, not anything. We will discuss about null in further videos. Next, coming to the 10th question, what is the range of the short and char different even though both require 2 bytes of memory? That means short and char has 2 bytes of memory. Both contains 2 bytes of memory, but what's the difference? The difference is short stores signed values. That means minus 32,768 to 32,767. But coming to the char is unsigned Unicode value. It stores from 0 to 65,535 only. This is the main difference between the signed and unsigned. That means a short and char. How many types of user defined data types were available up to JDK 1.4? That means user defined data types. That means the user is nothing but we are the users. We are using the how many data types are available up to JDK 1.4 is only three are available. That they are class, interface, and arrays. Next, coming to next question, how many types of user-defined data types are available from Java 5? That means after Java 5, what are the is there any another data types are available? That means yes, there are two data types are added. Those are enum and annotation. Previously we have class, interface, array only, but newly added ones are enum and annotation. Next, coming to next question, is string a data type? No, string is not a data type. String is a class in Java, but it behaves like data type. Mm. Next, coming to 14th question, what is the default value of reference data type? Every reference data type, the default value is null only. Keep it in your mind. This is the fixed question. Next, coming to the 15th question, what are the possible values that can be used for boolean type? In Java, every boolean types only two are we will use. Those are true and false. If your content is true, then output will come true. If your content is false, output will come false. Coming to an example, 2 is equal to, that means double equal to 4 is not correct. That output will come false. 4 is equal to 4. Yes, it true. Then it will output will come true. Mainly, this is useful in if else conditional statements. In that point of view, we will use much more times. This is true and false. And coming to the 16th question, what is the variable? Variable, this is the most important question. A variable is named memory location used to store data. We are giving to the name to data storage. That means in this particular position you need to store the data. Like that way we are giving the name to that memory. This is nothing but a variable. We can call like variable is a container which we can store the data. This is also a reasonable answer. Next, coming to the 17th question, how many types of variables are available as per the data type? Variables are two types. There are available in two types. First one is primitive variables and reference variables. Primitive variables stores primitive values, but coming to reference variables store object references. These are the differences between primitive and a reference variable. Next, coming to the 18th question, how many data, how many types of variables are available as per the scope? As per the scope means there are three types of variables are available: instance variable, static variable, local variable. These are the three types. Coming to 19th question, what are the difference between primitive variable and reference variable? Primitive variable store actual values. That means primitive value variable only stores the actual values. Coming to the reference variables stores address of the objects in heap memory. That means address means the location of the address. If you given any code, any value, that value address will be printed in a reference variable. Coming to primitive variable, only the value whatever you are given, that actual value output will come. These are the difference between primitive variable and reference variable. Coming to the next question, what is the default value of a local variable? Local variable don't have default value. They must be initialized before use. That means a local variable, particularly they don't have any default values. They must, that means keep it in our mind. They must be initialized before the use. That means before we are using, that should must and should be initialized with any value, any content regarding to the data type. Coming to the 21, how can I declare multiple types of variables in one statement? This is the answer, like int x double y charged with end quotations for each data type. Coming to set 22 question, how can I declare multiple variables of the same type in a statement? This is a simple. You can mention data type in front of your variables. Int a comma b comma c. A, b, c are the different variables, and int is the one data type. Next to 23rd question. How can I declare initialize variable in one statement? Int x is equal to 10. This is the answer. How can I declare, this is the 24th question. How can I declare the initialize multiple variables of the same type in a statement? Int a 10, b 20, c 30. This is the answer. Can I change the value of variable during program execution? Yes, but if you define any value with final keyword, that's not possible. It will shows error if you change the value of the final data type error. When will the memory be allocated for the variables? For local variables during the execution time, mm, memory will be allocated in stack memory. Coming to the instance variables, when the object is created, the memory will be allocated in that to in heap memory. Coming to the static variables, at a class loading time, memory will be allocated at a method area. Coming to the 27th question, will JVM provide default value for a static variable? Yes. What is the constant? A variable whose value cannot be changed after initialization, declaring using final. Well, if you declare as a final, that value cannot change while execution time after any point of view. What is a blank final variable in Java? This is the 29th question. What is a blank final variable in Java? A final variable that is not initialized at the time of declaration. This is a blank final in Java. What will happen when you try to modify the value of the final variable? It will gives result a compilation error. That means the code will not be compiled. Next, coming to the 30 first to last question. This question: can I use the const keyword to identify? That means to define a constant. If so, what will happen? I already discussed about this point. This answer is no. Java does not use const for the constants. Attempting to use const will result in compilation error. This is also most important. Instead of final, can we use const value? The main simple answer is no. One word answer only. And thank you. These are the questions in this today's day 3 topic. If you find this is useful for you, please subscribe Code with Indra channel. And if it is useful for your friends, share with them. And thank you for watching. See you in a next video, day 4.